Frank Ragnow of your Detroit Lions. You are now tuning into the official new hotness, the OnePride Podcast, presented by ISN. This is your source for all Detroit Lions news, rumors, pre- and post-game day breakdowns. Go Lions.
We're back, folks, for the OnePride Podcast on my channel. We talk all things OnePride and all things podcast. Hey, it's Detroit Lions Thursday at 6:30. We love it. And we're here with Mark Oram from Oram's Forum. What's going on, Mark?
What's going on, man? Let's have a good show tonight, guys. OnePride, let's go.
OnePride, that's for sure. And I don't think Grid's available right now, so we're going to give shout-outs to the people in the building. We got the Carolina guy. What's going on, Frog Crop member of mine? Thank you, Jamie Ward. Kev'd up, a member as well. Obviously, ISN in the building. But Steven Lincoln's, what's up, man? We got Demetrici Wicklife. I destroyed your name. Sorry, Bryce. Happy Thursday, y'all. Corey Batten. Man, we're in the building here to talk some Detroit Lions. Mark, we signed a player today. Okay?
Yep.
We signed Popcorn. What do you think? What do you think about signing Corn, man, the new nickel cornerback for Detroit Lions?
Does it come with a little bit of extra butter? That's what I want to know. Yeah, we signed nickel corner, Corn Elder, if I'm saying his name right. We were kind of short on corners, especially nickel corners, and this guy doesn't really have a big track record. Formerly drafted out of Miami, out of the U, 5th round by the Carolina Panthers. Didn't really start much. Played in all 16 games last year. Had over 40 tackles. We needed a slot corner because Tony McRae, I think, is testing free agency, and we lost Darryl Roberts to Washington as well. So it was kind of like Mike Ford was the only guy there. So just another 1 year prove it deal. Let's see what happens. He's only 26. So these are the type, it's like a broken record. These are the type of signings that we're doing. So
Gridiron Blitz, welcome to the show, bro. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mike.
What's
Good to be here.
Grid?
Good to be here. What's up?
Grid, we signed Corn Elder, also known as Popcorn or Corn Pop. What do you think about this signing, man? You made a video about it.
I did.
Just a little bit ago. What do you think about Corn?
Man, it's not much to think, Mike. Not much to think. 26, like Mark said. Played all 16 games. I guess the best thing he really has is his age and his health. Targeted not a lot, 40 times. Man, they caught 27 passes on him out of those 40. He was scored on twice. I think it was 200 and something yards that he allowed. So I think it was a need. He was a guy that I guess we liked. He came in today. We signed him today. Jalen Ramsey wanted him to come play for the Rams. So there's something, right?
Yes.
So I think it was a need, Mike. Not a lot of slot corners like you mentioned earlier. And I look at it like the press conference, they said, these guys they want chip on shoulder guys. I think it's funny. Shout out to one of my subscribers said his name is Corn and he's got a chip on his shoulder, Corn Chip. So I'm glad that, I figured we did what needed to be done, man. And, we'll see. We'll see how it translates to the field, though.
No doubt about it, man.
Thank you, Kawhi Leonard.
Bro, that scared me half to death.
Woo, Kawhi.
Oh,
Woo!
man.
Hey, I knew we were going to sign a veteran cornerback in this draft. Nickel corner, the first one finally on the roster. We let Justin Coleman go, and we had to get somebody, and so that is a body we can get. Now, I see the Carolina guy. He's not happy that we signed him. He wanted to have him on his team, not on our team, but we got him. And we don't know the details yet. I haven't seen the contract, but I'm expecting a 1-year deal, extremely low, nothing like that. He does have special teams abilities, but again, when we think about what the Lions need, they're going to be getting the big-time needs in the draft, and this is just an okay guy to have on here.
Yeah.
I'm not too... Now, I didn't even want to make a video about it, in all honesty. It's one of those deals where I will just do my thing. And now you screwed me up, Grid. I appreciate it. So is it too high? Is it too low? How does I sound? Let me know.
It sounds better now.
Okay.
Yep.
So when it comes to corn, I'm just excited that we got a body there. No doubt about it. And it's something you have to have. You got to have depth. And I'm waiting for us probably to get a corner back in the draft. A corner back in the draft. I definitely got him. No doubt about it. What do you guys think in the comment section? Do you like corner back on our team? Let me know. We got 50 in the building. Put Y for yes, N for no. Spam the living chat out of this stream really quick, and we will get it going for sure and see what you guys think. Well, while that's going on, there was 2 pro days that occurred while I was not live, and one being Kyle Pitts, and I heard Jamar Chase had a very good pro day. Mark Orem from Orem's Forum. Yes. What do you think about Kyle Pitts running that 40?
I was kind of I didn't think he was going to run under 4.5, but these pro days numbers, and I was told to always add 0.05 to unofficial time. I'm not saying the guy's slow. The guy's still an absolute beast at 250 pounds, running under a 4.46 or something, something like that, right? And hey, he just got himself probably into the top 10. I don't think I still don't think that the Bengals are going to be taking him. I keep hearing the Bengals, but I do think he's going to be a top 10 pick for sure. And there's a lot. He said himself, Kyle Pitts, that there's teams that have talked to him have not said a word about moving him to wide receiver. So I kind of see him. I still see him as a Darren Waller type player. So and Darren Waller doesn't play. He played wide receiver in college, but he was moved to tight end in the NFL. So I still see him as a Darren Waller type guy. He can probably line up a little bit on the outside, but he just made himself some money. So that's for sure.
And again, when it comes to Kyle Pitts, I was impressed what he did, but I still don't want to take him with the 7th pick. I'm kind of hoping that the Cincinnati Bengals go ahead and take him, because if the Bengals take him, that means, another player like Penei Sewell falls to the Detroit Lions. Gridiron Blitz, Kyle Pitts, what do you think about his 40 time? Should the Lions take a look at him?
Well, I'm more impressed with the wingspan of that young man. They gave him mad props based on the 40, his size and his wingspan, comparing him to Calvin Johnson. Now, should my Detroit Lions take him? I'm going to say no. There's been talk of a Joe Burrow-Kyle Pitts reunion, so I could see that as well. So, I don't think we take him. I thought he was already in top 10, tell you the truth, but I don't think we take him, man. I think we probably go with Waddle, something like that. That's what I think we do. As Mark gives me the Mark Orem sigh. It's okay, buddy. But I saw what the young man did, but I don't think the Detroit Lions take him, though.
Yeah, and we'll see. I don't think the Lions are going to take him. Jamar Chase, though, that's an interesting one. Jamar Chase had a very good pro day as well, looking fantastic. Mark Orem from Orem's Forum. If Jamar Chase falls to the Lions at 7, do you think the Lions would take a look at him?
I think he's going to be an option, honestly. They're going to do their homework on everybody, but I'm kind of hoping still that we don't go wide receiver at 7. I don't think it's a way to build, but it's a kid that's probably going to be the first wide receiver off the board for sure. There's been a few teams linked to him right now, so I'm just kind of hoping it's the Miami Dolphins, because they jumped us for a reason. So I feel that anyways in my bones that Miami did that. So they're either going to be trying to steal on a wide receiver for us, and it might be Jamar Chase from LSU.
Yeah, Jamar Chase, the best wide receiver on my draft board. I'm sure on many draft boards as well, and he solidified that. He's considering the fact that we got 170-pound wide receivers out there that are 6'1", Jamar Chase impresses me the most. And so if he's there, he's definitely taking a look at the Gridiron Blitz. Jamar Chase, were you impressed with what he did, and would you consider him with the 7th pick?
I was impressed. I'm kind of like Mark, man. This wide receiver with the 7th overall pick kind of makes me nervous. It's been a while since we took a receiver in the first round, and for me, man, I'm thinking defense. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But I feel like they might take a receiver. So I don't know, man. Right now it's kind of up for grabs. But I'm kind of with Mark in this, man, about taking a wide out at 7.
For sure. It is a little nerve-wracking, and such the depth that the wide receiver core right now in this draft is very high. So if you're looking to get a wide receiver, you can get a very quality one, second, third, and fourth round, no doubt about it. Also, we had quarterbacks that had pro days, and we have Mac Jones. I want to talk about this Mac Jones thing.
Who?
What? If he goes 3 to the San Francisco 49ers, it's going to push one of these talents to us. Do you think San Francisco is going to pull the trigger on Mac Jones, and then we're going to get a Mac Jones, and we're going to get a Penei Sewell or something like that falls to Lions with the 7th pick? Do you think they're going to do this and help us out?
Me?
Who you want?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I do not think. I'm not buying the Mac Jones love right now by the San Francisco 49ers. I think they moved up to get a quarterback, but I don't think it's Mac Jones. I think it's Trey Lance. I'm sticking with that. I like how Mac Jones came out and he was a little bit cocky about it. He was rolling to his right, rolling to his left. He was saying that's just but I'm just a statue. That's what he said when he was throwing balls. So he's got a little bit of cockiness to him, man. He's but let's face it. I just don't think they're going to take a quarterback as in Mac Jones at number 3, San Francisco. I think it's all smokescreen.
Kev Dub dropping a $1.99 super chat, and he said,
and again.
he wanted that thing going, no doubt about it.
And again.
He liked those and agains. Hey, I appreciate you out there dropping that and again super chat, and if you like the and agains, just let me know. Look, Mac Jones, I really hope he does go number 3 because I will laugh. I'll have a great time laughing.
Right.
It's hard for me to believe it, but if he does, it's going to push another player towards the Lions and get something maybe like a Justin Fields fall to 7. And guess what? You have a trade scenario. Gridiron Blitz, Justin P. Fields. If Mac Jones go 3 and Justin P. Fields is there, what do we do, man? Do we take Justin P. Fields or do we trade back?
You know, when at first I was like, man, this trade really messed us up. Now they're saying, okay, well, Mac Jones, and if Mac Jones goes 3, that kind of throws everything off as well because I've had it in my mind, we're not taking a quarterback. That's what I said. So I'm like,
quarterback. It's my quarterback.
If that happens, that changes the scheme of things. So for me, we gotta trade back, man. We gotta see if we can get the Patriots to bite and come up so we can get their first. I want their first. I want number 46, I believe it is, or 96, whatever. I want their first. I want their 4th. I want a player, and I want their 15th. So for me, that's what I do. Do we take Trey Lance? I think Goff is on. I think he's here for 2-3 years. So I say no.
You know what I want? Y'all to get those likes up. We got 41 likes right now with 68 in the building. Let's get those likes up, folks, to 50. I think we can do 50. That's 9 away. We got people in the building say trade back. Hope Mac Jones goes 3 by Go Lions. No doubt about it. I like to trade back, and that's for sure. Okay, Mark Orm from Orm's Forum, quarterback, sitting at 7. Okay, we got
It's my quarterback.
T.O. saying that's my quarterback. Okay, do we take the quarterback or do we trade back? Let me know, man. Let me know.
Man, I think me and Grit are on the same wavelength today because I don't want to take a quarterback at 7. I've had it in my mind as well that we're not taking one at 7 since Jared Goff's been here. I think he's here for at least 2 years. His out is 2023. I'm looking to trade back. Someone's going to want one of those quarterbacks, man. I'd be on the phone with Washington. I'd be on the phone with Denver, Carolina, any of those kind of teams, New England. I'd be saying, hey, man, come on. You guys want to come up and get a quarterback or what? Yeah, I'm in the mindset that we are trying to trade back if one of those quarterbacks fall to us, especially if it's Fields. Travis
Doyley dropping a $5 super chat. He says, if Mac Jones goes number, it will be Ryan Pace move up 2.0 because all we saw what Michael Trubisky would do. I think he's thinking Mitchell Trubisky there. Look, if Mac Jones goes 3, I go yippee. Okay, that's exactly what's going to happen. And if you want to see it live, make sure you're on my channel for round 1 because we're going to be doing the NFL draft. My channel, round 1. Who's channel number 2? I think it's the Gridiron Blitz. And number 3, Troxel Sports Talk. And you get to see live reactions to what's taking place. And I expect a lot of fun reactions. But thank you so much for that super chat. Yeah, we want Mac Jones to go number 3. That would be fantastic for the Lions. It would be not fantastic for 49ers fans. Yeah. And that's what we want to see. We want to see that.
Well, Mike, I got to throw a wrench in there, man. It's God! It's been said that not only Kyle Shanahan that he fits the scheme. I guess he fits their system, what he wants to do. But again and again, you guys might want to watch the New England Patriots, man. I would not put it past Bill Belichick and his dog that they come up and they get, man, because Bill wants a quarterback. Cam Newton, they paid him a lot of money, got him again. It was a no-brainer, okay, to have Cam Newton who already knew the system. But watch out, Mike. Watch out for the 15, man, the New England Patriots, bro. There's a lot of rumblings going on.
And I know you got your source on that, your source of a source of a source, and you got the Patriots there. And you got the Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers are going to be aggressive, folks. Yeah. Let's be aggressive. And if we do Todd McShay's mock draft, he dropped today. He has the Detroit Lions trading back from 7 to a whopping 8. And the Carolina Panthers going up 1 spot, giving the Lions a 3rd-round draft pick in return for moving up 1 spot. And we get wide receiver Jalen Waddle. Would you like that deal there, Mark, on from Orange Forum? We go from 7 to 8, get a 3rd-round draft pick, and then select Jalen Waddle, Alabama. Dun, 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 dun.
Well, no, I don't like it. I don't want to take Jalen Waddle. It's another guy that's about 90 pounds. Yeah, you know what I mean? And just getting a 3rd-round pick, I know it's just 1 spot jumping up, but obviously, Carolina is trying to jump Denver here, or they're trying to jump Chicago. They're obviously nervous about the teams that are behind them. Mm-hmm. So I don't know about a 3rd-round pick. I'd be saying, well, if you're trying to jump some teams, man, if you're that nervous about it, I want a 2nd at least. And, I want at least a 2nd there. And I'm not taking Jalen Waddle, though, man. I'm not taking a 5'10", 190-pound wide receiver, man.
We got Eric Minion Sr. just became a member to my channel. Appreciate you, Eric. I will be adding you to my video information, do some live streams for the members, have some fun. No doubt about it. I appreciate you becoming a member. Getting my tongue twisted a little bit. Okay, Gridiron Blitz. You love big-time trades. Lions trade back in this mock draft. Todd McShay going from 7 to 8, getting that 3rd-round draft pick. What do you think about that, man?
No, I don't like it at all. I at this point, man, I'm holding that 7 number hostage. Like, we got our guy. We got number 16. He's going to be the guy of the near future. So we know there's a lot of desperate quarterback needy teams. I mean, you have the Carolina Panthers, you got the Denver Broncos.
And we got the Gridiron Blitz stopping mid-sentence.
Oh, yeah, because Joseph Murdoch is upset because
he's having fun. That's one of my guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, well, as far as the Lions are concerned, at that 7 to 8, I'm not taking that. You've got a plethora of quarterback needy teams. Some of them are very close. Matter of fact, that two teams right behind us could use a quarterback. So there's no way, man. Third round pick. No, not at all.
What do you guys think of the chat? I'm right now. Not a lot of people's liking it. We got the consensus is are they on crack? He very well could be, folks. But you got to understand. You got to understand, though, the legacy media is not a big fan of the Detroit Lions, and that's why you got to make sure you're subscribed to this channel and to Mark Orm's channel, of course, the Gridiron Blitz, because guess what? We're not legacy media, and we tend to give you what the fan base thinks, not what the legacy media hate Detroit Lions. They think that Detroit's terrible media. That's what that is. $1.99 super chat by Ryan's Reaction. Hey, I don't think I've ever seen you in here before. He said Parsons at 7 unless Sewell is available. I love this, Ryan. Thank you so much for that super chat. But I am in agreement here, man. I want Penei Sewell. If Penei, okay, we're gonna go to Mark Orm on this one. Mark,
Yes.
you like Micah Parsons, okay?
I do.
I love Penei Sewell, okay?
Yep.
Oregon guy here.
Yep.
Who do you take? Penei Sewell, Parsons. They're both available at 7. Who do you take?
Man, I've been back and forth with this, man. You know what I mean? Man, I don't know if I can give you an answer on that, bro. But I don't know if I can give you an answer. I'm telling you right now, man, I still love Parsons, but I think if Sewell was there, man, I'd be okay with a Sewell or a Slater over Parsons. I really would be, but, man, okay, give me Sewell, I guess, man. Give me Sewell, but I don't know how happy I'm going to be. Seriously, man. I just want a playmaker, man, on defense. That's all I want.
Grid, what do you think about this? Who would you take?
You know how I feel about the D, man, but I think we need we gotta get Sewell, man. Or Sewell. We gotta get Sewell, bro.
Sewell.
We gotta get Sewell. Gotta get that offensive line. We know what Jared Goff needs. Very dependent on the play action pass and the run game. Gotta shore it up. We just have to snatch a linebacker somewhere else, man. You never know who we could get a little bit later. So we gotta take that offensive lineman. Yep, got to do that. So Mark, I don't know, man. I'm hoping that we could get Slater, and maybe pick up someone else as well.
Yeah, for sure.
We got trade down, get Tevin Jenkins in the second round. $3.99 super chat by Avery Giovanni, Spirit of Detroit Lions podcast. Folks, he is a Lions YouTuber, and if you're not subscribed to his channel, you obviously don't know what good is. This guy has got some good content, great content. Love it. We got some O's in there, no doubt about it. Subscribe to his channel. I appreciate it. Hey, look, what do you think about Tevin Jenkins? Mark Orem from Orem's Forum. I
like the kid, man. He's a very good tackle. I think he had a pro day today too as well. He'd be a guy that could fit in, man. I don't think he's going to go in the first round. He could slip into the first round, but if he's possibly there in the second round, I would definitely take a chance on a kid like that. He's a big kid, man, and he'd be a real nice addition to that O-line for sure.
We got Derek Bolton. He says, anybody that says O-line in the first round's on cheap drugs.
Wow.
Why, though? I don't understand. Why?
I don't understand.
Why?
Folks, this draft is offensive heavy. It is offensive heavy. There's not like there's a Chase Young in this draft where you can get a guy. Micah Parsons right now is the best available defender in this draft that's worthy of a top 10 draft pick. Unless you're wanting to get, Patrick Surtain, let's go cornerback again. That sounds like a real fantastic idea. So you let me know what player you would get if you don't want to go offensive tackle. Let's see here. Do you guys know how many times the Lions picked a lineman and stuck out with the top pick over history and struck out with the top pick over history? The top pick, the first pick in the draft? The last time we had a first pick in the draft, it was number 9. And that was in 2009. I was actually at that draft, and I think it worked out fairly well, considering the fact that we wanted to go Aaron Curry was the other player.
Yikes.
And Aaron Curry didn't work out so well. Did not work out that well. Let's see. So did the Super Bowl not teach us anything about the offensive line? Yes, sir. It did.
Yes,
and defensive line. And defensive line.
And defensive line.
Let's talk about defensive line because I love the defensive line.
Yeah.
Mark, what can we do with the defensive line? What are some options the Lions can do? I mean, you got the Barmores, you got the Russos, we got individuals that we can get in the second and third round. What should the Lions do to beef up this defensive line?
I think they really need to get an interior guy. They need to go get a defensive tackle, I think, for sure, to pair up with Romeo and Flowers, just to create more chaos, because I think they need a nice pass rushing defensive tackle, guy that can play the run as well too. So I I'm really looking forward to them drafting a defensive tackle sometime in the maybe second, third round, if there's one that falls to them. So there's going to be a lot of good ones. Hopefully the right one drops and we can pair one up with Romeo.
Yeah, definitely. If it's interesting because we look at the defensive line, there's not the biggest stud guy there. Obviously, you got Christian Barmore, late first round, probably like 20s type of pick there. But you can also get some quality players in the third and fourth round if it actually falls that way. I've done, looking at the drafts, looking at everything, and I think you can get a good run stuffer. I think that's important for the Lions. Run stuffer. Danny Shelton's no longer on this football team, and I guess he was primarily used as the run stuffer. Gridiron Blitz, you love the defensive line. You talk about the defensive line every single day of literally. I hear nightmares. Defensive line, Griffin.
Well, it wasn't like it once was. It wasn't like it once was.
Right.
So, Gridiron Blitz, what shall we do upon this defensive line?
Here's a scenario. How would you guys feel if we do trade back to 15 and we took Christian Barmore?
I would not mind that at all.
I would like
Christian.
that.
I would like that.
So if the right now the Patriots and one of the mock drafts are slated to take him, surprisingly, which is I think they get a quarterback. I really think that's who they want. If they were to stay at 15, then they got him taking Barmore. So if they do, and we get next year's first, we get this year's fourth, and a player coming from the New England Patriots, I would like that as well. So I still think, like you said, man, we got to shore up that middle. The middle, got to improve on it, man. Last year we were getting gashed in the middle tremendously, so we got to shore it up. So that I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Yeah, I'm always talk about the defensive line, getting those big boys, defensive tackles. I wanted Derek Brown last year. Unfortunately,
I think Matt Patricia did as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he did as well.
From his standpoint, apparently he wanted to stand to the point to get him, but I think that would have been a decent pick for sure, because you got to shore up you got to stop the run, man. You can't win if you can't stop the run, and if you can't pressure the quarterback, you can't make him not step in. You're gonna lose. Oh my God! Hey, what's going on, Tone, man? How you doing, bro?
What's up, Tone?
What's up, guys? Had
Hey,
a
man.
good time, and I was like, might as well come in, great show on my football opinion.
Okay, we got Antonio Hightower on in the building here. He's very energetic. He's got. I tell you, when I hear his voice, I want to run marathons in my sleep. I do. Antonio Hightower, what should we do upon shoring up this defensive line? What can we do? What are players to look at out there to shore up this D-line in the NFL draft?
I mean, honestly, you can really get a good defensive lineman in the third round. You still got Julian, who you got to develop with, and you already got Romeo, who's going to help aid in his development. So you already got one piece that you can look forward to. We don't know if he's going to be guaranteed to be a star yet or not, but, that's a talented piece that we got on the line. You can get another one in the draft. There's a bunch of them you probably get the second or third. It's guys like Carlos Basham at, I think, Wake Forest, of course. I think there might be, Jalen Phillips. I don't know how far he's going to fall, because he's probably the best edge in the draft. But the problem is he has a concussion history. He actually retired from football once when he was at UCLA. He went to Miami, didn't have any concussion problems, and just shot up the draft boards. So there's him. It's also his other running mate, Chrissy Roche. There's I'm talking specifically about dudes outside the second round. There's a chance Owe from Penn State, there's a chance he could be outside the second, but I think after his crazy pro day, I mean, the man ran like a 4.36, killed it. So I think he might have just jumped himself into the first round. That's just in terms of edge. If you want like a deep tackle, honestly, we kind of need 3 tech and nose. If you want to like a nose, Marvin Wilson's probably a really good one. Strong at the point of attack, and he also showing he can pass rush a little bit, and you can probably get him late. If you want a true 2-gap and run stuffer, this Tyler Shelvin out of LSU, like 360. The man is giant. It's not gonna give you much as a pass rusher, but for them
Tyler Shelvin.
Yeah, from LSU. He's a beast.
I like that big. That dude is 360 pounds.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Yeah.
That's B. Taylor's in the building.
Sup,
B. Taylor? But we got a super chat from Travis Doyley. He says, is it Michael Brockers going to be the defensive tackle next year? Or are we having them play edge? Look, he's going to be, I think he's definitely going to play defensive tackle. But but like I always say,
And again,
when we come to defensive linemen, you got to have a plethora of players.
Yeah.
Because these guys get tired, and it's important to have more. And I think, and
again,
we need to just continue to build upon that defensive line.
and again.
It's
Just in
really
case.
Oh Lord.
just in case, man, just in case. But I appreciate your super chat. Yeah, I seen in the building. We got Tyler Shelvin. I love that guy, and yeah, Melvin for sure, no doubt about it. We got 90 in the building with 64 thumbs up. Let's get to 70 thumbs up. And Eric Minion dropping a super chat. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. $5 says trade back, get more picks, linebacker help please. Yes, yes, yes. My number one option is trade back. No doubt about it. That's my number one option. Who wants to trade back? Let me know in the comment section. Why for yes and for no. Antonio Hightower, do you want to trade back?
Yes.
Okay. This guy over here, Mark Orem from Orem's Forum, trade back.
I'm cool with trading back, man. I am. I'm good.
And K, and the guy named Gridiron Blitz, what do you think? Trade back? Definitely trade back. I would love the trade back scenario, and that's what it's all about. Folks, if you got questions, I have answers. Just throw it in the comment section, and we will get at to it. Travis Dooley says, yes. TA says, I'm cool with that. Carolina guy, yes, yes. B. Taylor, he's yes, man. We got a lot of yeses going on. Brad Holmes, if you're watching this, if you see it, trade back, my friend, because a lot of people want us to. Because I think last year we could have traded back from 3, but we got Jeffrey Okudah. Jeffrey Okudah was the selection last year with the 3rd pick. We got Jeff Okudah. What do you think about Jeff Okudah, Mark Orem from Orem's Forum? Is he going to make do a lot better this upcoming season than last year?
Well, he better. He needs to, man. He needs to stay healthy. He needs to get his nose in the playbook. And I think he's got a real good D coordinator in Aaron Glenn, a former DB himself, all-pro DB, actually, to kind of put under his wing and teach him the ropes, man. So the sky, it's nothing but up for Jeff Okudah. So he has to be better. He has to be a leader in that secondary, and he has to show why he was the 3rd overall pick in the 2020 draft.
Yeah, I think he's going to do better. Just by taking the defense, changing the defense from Aaron Glenn to whatever we had last year, whatever that name was, we got a much better defensive talent now who's calling the plays. Antonio Hightower, do you think that Jeffrey Okudah is going to do much better this year?
I definitely think he's going to do much better. Honestly, I think it was probably the worst year ever to be a defensive rookie, especially a cornerback. I mean, defense last year was it was at its all-time low. Offenses was setting records all year. Most of the defensive rookies weren't even that great, other than like Chase Young, Jeremy Chin, and I forget his name, Blackmore for the Colts. He had some moments, but even he wasn't that great. Simmons wasn't even playing, and he was healthy. Derek Brown didn't look that great. Henderson started out well, but then especially starting that Dolphins game, he didn't look well. There was guys like L'Jarius Sneed who looked well, but he's playing for the Chiefs.
Chase Young looked well.
Yeah, but he was the number 2 overall pick.
Yeah,
we
knew he was going to be well.
Chase Young, he definitely stood out, not overrated, anything like that. He's definitely better in straight line speed.
His teammate as well, Montez Sweat.
How do you feel about trading back and picking up Christian Barmore? We just literally talked about that, Antone. We would like that. We would like that for sure. Yeah. I think that would be a great idea. Pick an extra, probably get another 1st-round pick next year, get another pick this year. I think, look, I like Christian Barmore. I love beef in the middle. I like big beef. Oh, it's just so good when you can look.
Oh, my.
Oh, man, you just need to have
I'm giving her a D, man, a strong D.
Gotta have that strong D, bro. And we got here from Steven Likens. It says, players look at linebacker Bolton, Collins, Cox, Rice, and Surratt. Yes, Nick Bolton, I've been talking about him for a while. Xavier Collins is Travis Troxel and TA Noble Sports guy, and he has his pro day tomorrow. No doubt about it. There's some individuals. There's a lot of talent in the second round, and that's why I'd love to get another second-round draft pick this year because there's a lot of first-round defensive talent that's going to fall in the second round because of all these quarterbacks, all these wide receivers. It's going to push some of these players out. That would be, oh, man, it would be great. If you get the first pick, would you get Sam Howell, Mike Carter, or sign Clyde Edwards?
Sign Clyde Edwards. Hilaire? Clyde Edwards-Hilaire from Kansas City? We're not getting him.
Yeah, he's already on the team. He's drafted last year.
Sam Howell, I probably wouldn't want to take number one as a quarterback, though.
We got Hades. What's up, man? He says, what's up, guys? It's the new cornerback we signed from Panthers. Good. There's only one person that haven't talked about this, and that was Antonio Hightower. What do you think about Corn Pop? What do you think about him?
Yeah. He's been pretty solid for the Panthers. There's a need at nickel corner. Well, since Coleman is gone, I was wondering if that mean they was gonna put Tracy Walker more in that corner slot. The Lions like to use him a lot as like a cornerback, even though he's a safety. There's a lot of safeties in the NFL that play cornerback. Honestly, so I was wondering if he was gonna do that. So I guess this pretty much means that he's gonna be relegated to like a true free safety kind of role.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay. But again, this is just a low-cost free agent here, folks. If you're wanting to get big-time playmakers, it's going to be the NFL draft. We all know this. We're doing the one-year deals and doing all that stuff, the little low-cost, high rewards. Hungry Panda Studios, haven't seen you here before. It says, UC McShay having us trade down to 8 and picking up Waddle. Yes, we talked about that just a little bit ago.
He's drunk.
Yeah, I saw that today. I'm like, what's going on?
I don't get that at all.
Let's see here. We got some other questions. What's up, MM? What's going on, Kenneth? How about Rudy joke at 41? Oh,
JOK is a deal.
Well, I got something to say about Okudah, man. I want to put in my 3 cents and a half.
Do you really want to do this?
I do because I'm going to take a different approach, Mike. I do, man.
Okay.
So listen.
Uh-oh, here we.
That is freaky, bro. That is a freak. Okay, so I'm gonna cut him some slack. Very hard on the young man. Arrogance. Maybe he was humble. Third overall pick, got to perform. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. They give the cornerbacks 3 years. He's in his second. He's got third year man on the other side of him. So I'm going to say that he has no place to go but up, and he will ascend, probably make a couple more plays, maybe get a couple picks as well. I just want him to not let himself off the hook, always strive to be better. See, Mike, you didn't think I was going to go that route, did you?
I thought you were going to say all sorts of things.
No, man, nope. Nope, that's unheard of. That's unheard of. I want the young man to do well. I do.
I appreciate it. And so
growth.
I appreciate it, and so does Ric Flair. He definitely appreciate it. How would you feel if we landed cornerback Quentin Dunbar after his visit? That's interesting because we just signed Corn. So I don't. Do you think we're actually going to sign him after we just made a signing there, Mark Orm for him? Think it's possible.
I think it could be a possibility because we lost like 3 nickel corners.
Yeah.
We lost McRae, we lost Coleman, and then we lost what's his name, Darryl Roberts. So it could be a possibility for sure. He's still kind of young too, right? 27, 28 years old. Got into a little bit of trouble. I know that with that armed robbery stuff that was going on, but all of a sudden everything got dropped. But he's a decent football player. He probably could fit into the corner as a corner slot. So. You never know, man. He's coming in for a visit still, so let's see what happens. He'll be cheap, that's for sure.
Just did a trade with New England and Mock, was able to get 15, 46, 96 along with the first round next year. Well, that's a pretty good mock draft, Steven.
Ooh.
I likens.
That's pretty much the same thing we've been saying except 46.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you swap 46 for a player, then that's probably more like it.
Corey says to you, Grid, he says, #, is that your nice way of saying he is a bust?
Well, you guys know how I feel about that, man. Y'all, we have different standards. I said he was a rookie bust. I held him to a standard his rookie year. He did not meet that standard. Therefore, he was a rookie bust. To me, that is a thing. Now, is that saying that he's going to be a career bust? No, I'm not saying that. I just want the young man to cut down on the arrogance, come out there and play, work hard. Don't be another. I'm not comparing the two, but I'm just saying we already have one guy who comes out and thought a lot of himself, and now he's in danger of not being on the team. So I want this guy. He was the 3rd overall pick, scouted very highly, and the person drafted before him is phenomenal. So if you're going to be taking that high, to me, you have to hold yourself to some standard. That's it.
Okay. Let's see. Corner is one of the hardest positions to learn in transition. 100% agree with you. No doubt about it. So let's talk about this NFL draft because I'm not seeing much questions come in. Come on, guys. We got 98 in the building, 102 now. Let's get those likes up and let's get some questions. As I was speaking, there we go. Travis Doyley, would you be okay with this super chat with the Lions trading their first-round pick for the next 2 future first-round picks for the current 3rd and the 4th? Would you be okay with the Lions trading their first-round pick for the next 2 for what?
For who? With who?
Depends what we're talking about. We're talking about
fill out that information, Trav, and we'll get back with you,
I
man.
appreciate your super chat there. Depending who you're talking about here. If you're talking about Deshaun Watson, I wouldn't now. That's for sure.
Too soon, Mike. Too soon, bro.
No problem.
That's the only one I could think of.
Yeah.
Go Lions. Trade back. Go defensive tackle, edge, Barmore, Cox, Jordan Smith, UAB sleeper. Okay.
Wow.
Troxel Sports Talk in the building. I never see him in the chat anymore. He says hashtag ISN. What's your thoughts on the Falcons having a game in London this year?
Wow. So the NFL is going to do that, huh? I did not hear that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good for them, man. They've been doing that for years, right? They didn't do it last year because of the COVID.
Yeah.
So that's been going on for a while. That's all good, man. We need more fans. That's awesome, man. Get everybody on board.
The NFL don't stop for nobody, bro.
Nope.
They don't stop for They right back to where they left off.
I wonder if the Jaguars are playing in London, though. Like, London's basically their second home.
True.
Yes, no doubt about it. Let's hear. What's your thoughts on Nico Collins, Mark?
I like Nico Collins. I guess he had a really crazy pro day too. He had an insane 40 time. Now I'm starting to really speculate on these 40s, man, because he's not really known for a burner. But I love his size, 6'4", over 220 pounds. Can get up. Just kind of had a bad raw deal at Michigan. Didn't really have a great quarterback. Not a really good team. So I like him in around maybe in the 4th. I do like him a lot, man. He'd be a nice addition to that wide receiver room.
Thoughts on this 17-game season? This is a great question. What do you think about the 17-game season Gridiron Blitz?
I love it, man. I love it. I know a lot of the players hate it. I mean, I can never have, even though the Lions have been terrible the last couple of years, I still want to watch them, man, and something to yell at, get another headache, you know. And but this is an exciting time, exciting year. We finally got rid of Barnum and Bailey. They're out and they're gone. Most of their players are gone as well. I mean, I think we have a few holdovers from them, but I like what Brad and Dan are doing. Reasons to be excited, man. Like genuine reasons to be excited. And you never know, man. We've heard from the press conferences. These guys want to win. That's another chance, another opportunity they have to play the Denver Broncos in Denver. I like it, man. I love it. And the NFL is I think they're doing the right thing, man. First time in 43 years it's expanded. So I think it was time. Yeah.
Antonio Hightower, 17-game season.
Yeah, I can't wait for it. You know, going to get the Lions a time to be the first team to go 0-17.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, man.
Yeah, see, we didn't switch.
But also, it's going to get.
Can't wait to get that in.
It's also going to get the NFL a lot of content. I don't know if y'all have seen the NFL put out a list, and it's actually set up by divisional standings, which is why you notice we played the Broncos, the fourth team in their division. Packers played the Chiefs, et cetera, et cetera.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
It went where you. So if you were third, you played the third team.
Yeah.
In the respective division.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So
okay.
I didn't even notice that. And apparently, it's flipping like home team and away team flips each year by conference. So it's just going to give you really good matchups. It's good content. They took away a preseason game, which I'm out. I mean, I guess that's the thing. Most of the NFL starters aren't playing in the preseason game unless it's like the third game, the dress-up game. So, I mean, in the end, it just gives the NFL more content, more actually good content, competitive,
more money
content
as well.
Yeah,
all about the money.
Yep.
Travis Doyley with a $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. He says Lions trade they first for 2 future first-round picks and current second, third, and fourth-round pick from another team in the NFL. I just want to know, what are we trading for?
Yeah, still don't get it, Trav.
I just wanted.
I'm trying to get it, bro.
Come on, Trav. Come on, brother. You gotta. Yeah.
I think he's talking about trade it down.
I know, but what are we trading? You know, I'm just confused on this. I want to know, what are we trading for? Like,
yeah.
That's kind of.
In return?
I think he's talking about trading our first for 2 future firsts, a second, a third. Dang, that is a haul. I'd love that.
2 future first round and a current second, third. He's saying that's just what I'm reading. That's just us.
So you're talking about like a team coming into our pick and we just get out of the first round completely?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oof, no, man. I don't want. I know. I want to have a pick in the first round this year.
To get a pick in the first. We're trying to like duplicate the Miami Dolphins, man. We can't.
Multiple.
That is a killer, man.
Trav with another one.
He's doing a follow-up here.
Yeah.
You trade in the first round and pick down. I think we figured it out, man. We got our game show squares here right now. Hey, shout out to Travis Doyley, man. I feel like I just had a Ultra Combo done to me with trying to figure this thing out, man. I want to have a first round draft pick this year. I do, man.
Yeah, we have to.
I actually wouldn't hate that trade, honestly.
Man, Antonio.
It's because next draft is it's significantly more talented in this draft.
I mean, y'all just trying to throw away
if you're choosing defense.
You're trying to throw away the season. I'm trying to tell you, man, these players they're not playing to lose. They want to be competitive. And we got the best chance of that is to get a first round pick this year.
I wait for one day.
Going to be truly high impact guys.
I wait for one day.
A lot of how many really high impact guys out there outside the top 10?
Well, we picked.
They aren't what we thought they were.
We picked number 7, so there you go. We can get that guy at number 7.
But they don't seem like they want to stay at 7.
I'm going to do a
combo breaker.
I'm going to tell you right now, I wait for one specific day of the year, and that's the NFL draft. Why? Because the season always sucks.
Oh man!
And we always have a high draft pick. I want to see someone pick this year.
Wait, the lowest? What was it? Taylor Deckard? Was that whoever was, or Frank Ragnow?
Frank Ragnow.
Frank Ragnow. Man, that was the good old. Those were the playoff days. Playoffs?
Are you talking playoffs?
Yeah, we was coming off the playoffs then when we got him, man. Yep. What a pick he was.
People doing some April Fools in here. Yes, it's April Fools. That's why I'm talking.
Yep.
Let's see. Off the season moves closer to the draft. Do you guys still stand by your win predictions?
Yeah, it was all entertainment purposes.
Entertainment purposes only.
Yeah.
But let's do a win prediction because this is way too early win prediction, and I'm going to...
He needs some milk!
After this win prediction. So, Mark Orm
do something about that audio, bro.
Mark Orm from Orm's Forum. Win prediction. What are we going to do here?
How many wins? How many losses? So it's 17 games, right?
17 games. Don't do 17 losses. Antonio Hightower, I'm warning you.
I'm saying I'm gonna say 4-16. 4-16. 4-12.
Dern says, "Can you shout out my son's birthday?" Oh, of course. Happy birthday, Brandon. Everybody out there. Hey, happy birthday, Brandon. No doubt about it. And when it's Brandon's birthday, we all get excited and it's exciting. So make sure everybody wish him a happy birthday. So you say 4 wins.
4-13, yes.
Antonio Hightower.
2-15.
Oh, man.
2-15.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Hey.
Oh, my God.
Gridiron Blitz. Win prediction.
Win prediction. Pain. No. Little Rocky 3 reference there. It's hard for me to say. I'm thinking I said 3-4 wins. We win 5. I say we at least win 5. 5-12. 5-12. But this is all entertainment purposes. I got to see what we do with the draft and stuff like that. So.
Okay, what do y'all think in the comment section? I see 11-6, 5-12, 6-11, 5-12, 6-10, 5-12. So on there, if you're a Rodgers fan, watch Jeopardy, Carolina guy. I'm not a Aaron Rodgers fan.
I think he's going to be on there.
Week.
Yeah. I think he's the host or something.
He's the host. He wants to do it after football, though. I know that.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He definitely probably wants to do it.
Can we just acknowledge for a second how weird 5-12 sounds? Like, you know what I mean? This is longer than I've been alive. I mean, that it's been 16 games. So it's going to be very weird to hear like 7-10 or 10-7. Like, what in the world? You know what I mean? So, yeah.
No, it actually doesn't sound weird. You're wrong.
Sounds
You're wrong. I'm right.
Even when I'm wrong, I'm right, Mike. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
You said losing records, though.
How do I get an interview, become a panel member? Well, how about you just hit me up on Twitter, DM me, and say, "Whoa, man, I'd love to get up on there."
Man, Mike, he went straight in, bro. No, he just jumped straight in. How do I get on the panel? I love it.
Hey, man. Hey, no doubt about it, man. No doubt about it. Sometimes when you just go straight in, like you were saying, it's because
I'm giving her a D, man, a strong D.
I knew it.
Yeah, TA.
Oh man,
I say the Lions will go 6 wins. I think 6 wins is what they're gonna do.
As long as one of them in Sophie, that's all I care about. Win that one in Sophie, and I'm good.
Nice.
I'm good.
We got to win that game. We have to win a game.
Even if I have to run out to the field, Mike, it's happening, bro. It's happening. If I have to tackle him myself and get arrested, it's happening.
Please do so. Please do so.
Oh no.
Oh man.
He says absolutely he will do so. Hey, of course, you got TA there laughing. Folks, if you got questions, I have answers. Throw it in there. Do hashtag ISN, hashtag NFL, hashtag April Fools. I don't know. Just throw it in there, and I will get at you. Frog Crop dropping a $10 super chat. Oh, my God. He says, our new group will not make bad decisions. This is OnePride we've been waiting for. Let's eat them kneecaps. Oh, look, I want to eat kneecaps.
Making me positive.
I want to eat kneecaps. I think that's for dessert. No doubt about it. I love it. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
but
this is a tough time of the year. This is where we get kind of pulled back in. You know what I mean? Like
time. This is where we get really pulled back.
This is when we get really pulled back.
Oh, I'm super negative when I'm reading some of these comments.
Yeah,
I'm trying to stay, man. Yeah, I'm trying to not get too excited. So I'm saying 4. You know what I mean? 4 wins and stuff like that. I'm not fired up about every single signing.
Yeah,
but you know what I mean. I'm just trying to stay as even keel as I can, man. Usually I'm jumping all over the place. Say we're going to win 10 games a year.
But Mike, it does feel different though. It does feel different even though we haven't made a lot of noise, it feels like that's okay. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, yeah. So it feels.
So you're taking MyQuil, right? Taking some MyQuil.
Yeah, I'm taking the daytime stuff though, not the nighttime stuff yet.
Okay, so he's taking that. He's taking that daytime MyQuil. But hey, look, man, it is different when it comes to kneecap biting and Brad Holmes. It's important, man, to have a culture that's changed here in Detroit while Grid's laughing.
At 0-0, Buffed Up says 0-0 and 17. 17 ties. That's insane.
No, my God.
Wow.
We can't do 0-0 and 17.
Imagine that.
We got a $5 super chat from Travis Doyley. What if you don't have Twitter? Then how would you become a panel member?
Wow.
Interesting question. Interesting question. Well, what I would suggest is create a Twitter account and then do the DM, because that's pretty much all I use on there is DMs on Twitter. I'm not on Facebook, even though I have a Facebook. I'm never answering questions on there. I'm generally on Twitter because it's the easiest way to go, folks. It is the easiest way to go. Thank you for that super chat. Keep bringing those questions in, folks. Keep bringing those Lions questions in, and we will get to it. Dern says 10 wins.
Wow.
Really, Dern?
10-7, huh?
Hit me on Facebook. Okay, Dern said hit me on Facebook.
Dern, that just came out of nowhere.
I never thought that. Yeah. Wow. Okay,
Wow.
Dern.
Lions win 2023 Super Bowl past the Kool-Aid. Oh, my God.
It's more than just Kool-Aid.
Troxel Sports Talk. He says, and again, Trufus is dis 413, sixth toughest schedule.
Trufus.
And again.
April Fools by the Dern. No doubt about it. Thank you for that super chat, Troxel Sports Talk.
Dern.
Do y'all think this is the real turnaround can make us in a respectable franchise for decades to come?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yes. Yeah. I 100% agree that no
So
doubt
far.
about it.
So far.
Yes.
Yeah.
It depends
Why
on
do
how
I
you
say
look at it.
yes? Because Brad Holmes, the competent GM. He turned around, traded the former quarterback, got 2 first-round picks, a third-round pick. And that's an amazing job. What do? We get Chris Spielman. We get kneecap biting. And not only that, they get every single coach that's ever played the game on this team with experience.
Yeah.
This is a different dynamic that we're bringing here.
Yeah.
Different dynamic. And this is all, you know what I loved about what Dan Campbell said? He said, when a lot of people mocked him how he spoke after he had his introductory press conference. He says, I wasn't speaking to them. I was speaking to Detroit Lions fans. I was speaking to the Pride Nation. Mm-hmm. That's what's up, man. Yeah. That's what's up. We don't care about what the ESPNs and all them beta males think. He bite kneecaps. It's offensive. Well, good. When you come to Detroit, you're about to get offended because you hate us anyways. So we're gonna make sure you feel the burn. And we're not talking about other type of burns. Twitter is evil, but okay, I'll create a Twitter just for an ISN panel. Oh, wow, Travis Doyley, $5 super chat, wanting to get into building. And because this guy says we're going to go 12, 13 wins. No doubt about it. This is what he says. Now, I think that's a little bit off, but hey, he has his opinion, and that's what we all have here. What's your guys think of Goff going off? That's my quarterback. Yes. Yeah. Yes. That is.
It's my quarterback.
Yeah. That is my quarterback.
I think it's a possibility. I really do, man. Goff. One thing that Brad and Dan said, guys, is they want guys with chips on their shoulders, man. And we know something about that here at ISN. And it's just like it's where they got something to prove. And Jared Goff, man, he's sick of being compared to former quarterback. He took his team to a Super Bowl. He was disrespected by McVay. I mean, talk down like a child, right? So this guy wants something to prove. And I think if we didn't build around our quarterback like we could have, our former one, why not start here, even if we move on, fellas, in a couple years? Why not start that foundation with Goff, give him what he needs to win? He wants to win, just got here, got off the plane, and he wants to win. And I think that says a lot about Goff. So I'm fully behind him.
I'm behind Jared Goff. That's my quarterback right now.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm not going to support the former quarterback when I'm going to support the quarterback that's currently on the field. I want to win football games right now. You know, and right now that's our quarterback. Until he's not, I'm supporting my guy, Antonio.
Yeah, Goff is my quarterback for the year. After that, I can't guarantee anything.
I knew it was something.
He's my quarterback until he's not.
Yeah.
Then I will go ahead and support whoever the quarterback is. Yeah. Unless it's Chase Daniel. Then they'll give that one to...
We get attached, guys. We get attached, man. We get too attached sometimes. We were attached to Calvin, attached to former quarterback. We got to let him go, man. Like, rooting for him does no good. It literally does no good. I mean, if you want a feel-good story and you want to put on your jersey and, run outside, number 9, you can do that. And that's fine, but it doesn't affect our franchise. So that's what we need to worry about.
Because at the end of the day, all we want to hear is... win. And win. We want to win. B. Taylor says, praying for Jamar Chase. That would be a good pick at wide receiver. I wouldn't mind that at all. Let's see, 99% of top 5 quarterbacks are never good, definitely not great. Late quarterbacks turn out to be good/great. I wouldn't necessarily say that all early ones.
I don't know about that. Where'd you get that stat from?
That Joe Burrow and Herbert guy looked pretty great last
I know.
Pretty good.
I don't understand where that's at. 99%. That's
Josh Allen. He was fairly early.
Mahomes.
I think it depends more on
Joey
franchise.
Harrington.
Oh, Lord. Twinkle Toes himself.
Twinkle Toes.
Wish we had Goff in Chicago instead of you-know-who. Andy Dalton. That is definitely not my quarterback. That's not my quarterback. I feel for you fans. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Thought you're getting Russell Wilson, and then you get Andy Dalton. That is talk about a punch in the mouth. Kenneth Womack
Shout
with
out
the
to
$10 super chat. He says, with coaching change and the good decisions made, Lions season is set up for success, at least more successes than previous years. Your season should be crispy and creamy like toaster strudel. Wow. Hey, man. Great super chat right there, and that was toasty. And I appreciate it, man. Look, if we got the right coaching staff in place, we got the right management in place, that's where you start. You have to start from the top down. Sheila Ford, she turns around, gets Spielman. We've seen the tree. That's how you start to change a culture. What you don't do is bring in Patriot guys.
God.
That's what you don't do. That is a tree you don't want to have. But I 100% agree with you, Kenneth. 100% agree. Is it going to amount to wins this year? Probably not, but you got to start somewhere. And so I'm with you, man. I love what they're doing here in Detroit with the hirings and the firings, too. I love the firings. And so that's the way you start. Hashtag ISN, if you really think about it, the Lions are better than the Bears, maybe the Vikings. We're only behind the Vikings. I think we're behind right now the 8 ball on many aspects right now, just because our defense was
really bad.
Yeah.
It was
We're
really
behind
bad.
everybody in the NFL.
In every single category, too, that defense. In every category.
I do think the defense is going to get better with the coaching, though. Just addition by subtraction. No doubt about it. Travis Troxel, Sports Talk.
Troxel Sports Talk. What's going on?
Oh, my God. He said $4.99. Happy birthday to Brandon for the Dern. Hashtag OnePride. Well, yes, definitely. Thank you for the super chat. Happy birthday to Brandon, the Dern's son. And that is, look, we love Dern's birthday son, man. No doubt about it. Hashtag backup quarterback. Are we okay as long as we don't have Chase, can't throw the ball, Daniels, or Dan steps out of bounds, Orlowski?
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say
yes.
no, but you guys
Not
are
yet.
huge.
Not yet. No.
I'm not
yet,
huge. I'm not huge.
No. You guys are huge on board with Tim. I got to see what Tim has. What is? Oh God. I think that we're not okay, but we don't really have a choice. I don't think it was a lot of choices that we had, and they were very high on Tim. Brett and Dan spoke very highly of him. They went and got this guy. The Packers fans love him. Aaron apparently had a lot to say when he left. So, I mean, I'm willing to see what the kid has. I'm hoping I don't have to, unless he's better than Goff. If he's better than Goff and we see that, he pulls a Tom Brady, Drew Bledsoe type situation, hey, but right now I'm worried.
Right.
I'm not too worried. I'm not worried. And I just froze up. That was weird.
Yes, you did.
I think Tim will be fine. Obviously, one of my issues is the defense. It's not really a quarterback position. It's really the defense. I want to focus on building that thing up more than the backup quarterback. Matter of fact, more than a lot of positions. The linebacking core, to me, is my biggest worry. And so when it comes to, like, the backup quarterback, it's a worry, but not like, who's starting for you at the linebacking core? We have Jelani Tavai and Jalen Reeves-Maben and Jamie Collins. Jamie Collins, okay, but then it starts to fall off a cliff a little bit there.
That might be why the draft is maybe a couple linebackers in our future in the draft.
Oh, we're looking definitely at linebackers in this draft, man.
Yeah.
We're definitely looking.
I know JOK had a pretty decent pro day, right?
You think so?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't really see the numbers though.
Linebacker number 1.
I like him, man. You know how much I like him. He says, didn't see a DM button, so I tweeted at you. Well, I will see it after the stream, and I will say what's up. Didn't really use my Twitter at all. Hashtag ISN. I think we need to draft 2 linebackers. That's I think that too.
Yeah,
that's literally what I just said. Yeah,
Grid just said it. Yeah,
you just said it, but he was typing it in as I was saying it. So
yeah, I agree, man. We need to get. I think the first 2 picks, one of these guys has to be a linebacker.
yeah,
It's got to be. It's a Micah Parsons. And if you don't go linebacker there, that 2nd round draft pick, it's got to be somebody, man. Jabril Cox, Xavier Collins, Nick Bolton, somebody to get that linebacking core up there, because right now it is extremely thin.
yeah, we were getting violated across the middle, man.
there's a ton of good ones. A ton of good
violation
ones.
in the worst way, up the middle and across the middle, bro.
Criminal.
Yes, yeah.
Just like Spawn's violator. That's what was going on over there, man.
Yeah.
The Saints linebacker we signed, about him. Nick Bolton to beast. Hashtag ISN. I think we need offensive tackle in the 2nd round. It depends. Depends where they go. You know, it depends what the first pick is. If the Lions decided to go offensive tackle with that 7th pick, if a Penei Sewell falls there, then obviously you're not going to need an Alex Leatherwood or whoever you want to get in the 2nd round.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I had the last name Leatherwood. That is what a name that is, bro. What a name, last name Leatherwood. Man.
Also, Lions, please
man.
don't go-
That's crazy.
Please don't go in the 2nd, 1st round.
I'm just saying. I mean, would you really frown if you had a last name Leatherwood, bro? I mean, you can't go wrong.
Go walk around like
Go wrong.
nothing can go wrong, man.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, man.
Wait,
Lions
who?
just signed tackle Mitchell Schwartz to a multi-year contract worth $13 million deal per Ian Rappaport. Is this real?
April
I don't know.
Fools.
I'm
Or
just-
is this
April
April?
Fools.
Yeah,
Fools.
usually I get push notifications about that.
Same
You know,
here.
I didn't see nothing. Yeah. You talking to the wrong squad, man. You can't fool us, bro.
April Fools. Lucky.
We got all them noties on. All them noties on.
He had me for a second, though.
Campbell
for
is
for a quick second. Yeah.
You can't take anything serious today. Nothing at all.
Nothing.
Campbell talked about Tavai. Now, he really didn't talk about Tavai. That was the funny part. He talked all about Jalen Reeves-Maybin. He talked about
He was trying to like almost avoid it. It seemed like.
And then when he got to Tavai, he says, "Yeah, Tavai was a player they drafted."
Yeah, like
That's
we
it.
don't want him no more.
That's
They
it
cut,
too, man.
Cut the feed.
He's
cut
a guy
the
that's
feed.
part of the other draft class.
Yeah.
And that's it.
He's
Yeah.
a guy.
Next.
He's a body.
He has
Is
zero
it-
speed, man. He has zero speed, and they're not gonna like. He's not gonna like a player like that, man, for sure.
Bringing the wood, the Alex Leatherwood.
Yes. 100%.
Oh, man.
Hashtag ISN, do you think we trade down even if we don't trade at 7? I feel Holmes. Well, I think we do trade down.
Yeah.
I think we do. It just depends, though, again, with this quarterback situation. That's why we all got to hope that Mac Jones goes number 3. Mac Jones.
Yeah, and remember, Lions fans, I know everyone says trade down, but you have to have a willing partner to do it. So it's not just as easy just to say do it. Okay, so if it's not going to happen, don't be surprised if it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
For real.
Which is why nobody bit last year.
Yeah.
Nobody was buying that old Tua thing.
Do we
What's that,
really
Tom?
want Mac Jones to go number 3?
I
Yes.
say no. I don't think
Because
so. I
if he
think
goes number 3, there's a great chance Trey Lance is going to go ahead of us. Because the team is going to go
Yeah.
like, oh,
Well,
this
if
is
Trey
really
Lance
talented.
goes number
He's gonna-
3, that's already occurred.
No, I'm saying, but if let's say it goes Lawrence, let's just say Lawrence, Wilson, Mac Jones, or let's just say that it went Lawrence, whoever, Mac Jones.
no,
So
that
teams
make
are gonna
that,
get
that
desperate.
that's a difference, Tone. It has to be one of the quarterbacks to
But-
help to really.
Let's say okay, but here's my thing. Two of the top quarterbacks are going in the top 3.
Mhm.
Some teams are really gonna like Wilson. Some teams are really gonna like Lance. You're leaving 2 talented QBs on the board, and there's a lot of teams that are gonna want some QBs.
Mhm.
The Falcons don't look like they're gonna take QB. The Dolphins are liable to trade out of their pick. I mean, there's some
Again?
teams behind us, huh? The Dolphins? if you give him a good enough trade, a lot of teams get desperate for QBs. Let's not forget this.
Why would they trade back it to the 6th pick though? If they were to trade back again,
I think they traded back in the 6 picks to get best player available. But if a top quarterback is on their board, I think they would either go like, we can pick him, or we could trade back and get more assets. I think they originally traded back in to get like a Chase because they need a wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
I want them.
Or they need a Sewell.
Kyle Pitts,
best player available. Yeah,
Kyle Pitts.
I just want to be like Miami. That's all I want to do. I want next year for us to be like Miami, bro. And the year after that.
I want us to always be like Miami.
Bro, they are for how you going to do 2 trades in one day, an hour apart from each other?
It was like 5 minutes apart.
Yeah, you finesse Houston, then you went back, then you can't. Wow.
Well, next year we're going to have like 11, 12 picks, aren't we? Already?
I think it's somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
So we're starting to get out. We're starting to get there. It just takes a little bit of time because we only had 6 draft picks this year because our former regime really did not like draft picks. They liked Patriots, and it kind of really hurt our team.
Yeah,
and
that's why I think EG was the last ditch effort for Matt Patricia to save his job. That's what he gave up a 6th-round pick, if I'm not mistaken, this year's 6th-round pick, and that's why we don't pick after the 5th round. And I think that was it. That's why you do something like that. You give up a draft pick for a rental on 8 games, and I was high on this guy, but not for that.
I mean, it's only a 6. I'm not that worried about a 6.
I mean, but look at what we have now, bro. We don't pick after the 5th round. Like
the only reason I see the Lions could trade back is if there's a quarterback at 7. Everyone knows Carolina Panthers want a quarterback.
Yes, they do.
And they're going to want to jump the Carolina Panthers. Because Carolina Panthers are doing everything in their power to get somebody, and that's kind of what I'm hoping. If Mac Jones is at 7, I don't know, man. I really don't see this Mac Jones thing. Like, everyone's talking, this dude's so great. I don't know. I don't know, man.
I don't see it either. Man.
I think Teddy Bridgewater is part of any package. I think he's part of. I think they throwing him. They trying to trash him. I think they trying to trash him, bro.
Yeah, probably, man. Probably.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
What if the Jets take Jamar Chase and ride with Sam Darnold for 1 year? That'd be interesting. But per reports, everyone's saying they're taking Zach Wilson, like Adam Schefter.
That would be
absolutely. We've seen enough of Darnold, man, and I'm not even a Jets fan. And I've seen enough of him
because I think they're either taking Wilson or they're moving back. It's either one of the two, in my opinion. If you do any of the two, it's probably not a great idea.
I think they're the biggest. And Mike doesn't agree, but I think they're the biggest enigma of the draft. They have been ice cold. You have not heard a word from the Jets. They are smart and they are not saying anything.
I keep hearing. I was watching NFL Network and Daniel Jeremiah was pretty much locking Wilson to the Jets today.
Yeah,
so,
that's what I've been hearing.
The Jets aren't saying anything. True. Peeping, nothing, bro.
I think Wilson is a lock to go number 2.
Yeah,
but I don't know if that's the Jets.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be true. It could be true.
And
again.
That'll be interesting if they trade it out. I do think that. I think they're taking Zach Wilson.
Know what I think, Mike? 4 weeks from today, I think we all find out on MicroMike's channel, man. The draft 4 weeks from today.
No doubt about it. 4 weeks from today, and that is 1 year of ISN formation. It is on my channel for round 1, on Grid's channel rounds 2 and 3, and on Trox's channel rounds 4, 5, 6, 7, and it's a long one. Yes, so make sure you're there. I lasted about a good hour, and I was done after that. I was falling asleep because that's hard, folks. We've been on for nearly an hour and 15 minutes. That's how long the show is. And it's time to close this bad boy out. If you've not hit that like button, you're crazy. 19 likes away from 100. Wow. Hashtag Kyle Trask in the third. I don't want to take Kyle Trask. I don't want to take Kyle Trask. Need help on defense. Need help on offense. I'll take a wide receiver. Something like that.
A list of prospects that I hate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Like a one. Yeah.
And again.
Right when Kev Dubb said it. Folks, so we're going to close this bad boy out. Antonio Hightower, what you got to say to the folks?
Oh, it was nice being on here with you guys, hearing your NFL draft takes. The Lions are taking Kyle Pitts. I don't know about anybody. Lions are going to take Kyle Pitts. And we're going 0-17.
Wow.
You are what? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Antonio is terrible, bro.
Woo!
He is terrible, man.
What do you got to say, Mark Orem from Orem's Forum? Tell everybody about your channel.
Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks everyone on the panel. Great show tonight. Thanks everybody in the chat, man. I got a video coming out on the pickup we just did. I was in the process of actually doing it and almost forgot the show today. I was in the process of doing it. I had to cut it short, and
It was like,
if
woo! Oh
I was like, oh no, man. And then if the Lions take Kyle Pitts, that's totally SOL. And thanks a lot, guys.
Folks, we got the Gridiron Blitz. He's host of some show called Biked Boulade. Tell him about Biked Boulade.
Biked Boulade is a show that you can't watch with your kids, man. But no, seriously, show, taking phone calls. We got these gentlemen here, man. We talk about everything. Heated segments, man. Opinion-based, fact-based, knowledgeable. We have fun. But yeah, thank you guys so much. The draft will be 4 weeks from today. As a matter of fact, right now we'll be queuing up for it on MicroMike's channel. Make sure to check out Infinite Sports Network, the YouTube page as well. Trying to get you guys to go over there. And yeah, man, thank you guys so much for watching and rocking with ISN.
Yes, no doubt about it. Appreciate everybody jumping in. 4 weeks away from the NFL draft. I'm excited. Go on Newsbreak. Check out my videos. Go on Newsbreak. I got videos there that's not on YouTube. Go on Newsbreak and check them out. And that's, more content for you that you can listen to. And I'm going to leave you with this.
And again.